So we mentioned that we were at SEC Nation last weekend in Columbia, Missouri. This Saturday, we will both be.
I felt like I was wrecking a loose race car.
Oh, dude, you were awesome.
2.5 hours.
First time hosting the show. It was awesome. And now we're going to go up to the bluegrass of Kentucky.
We're going up to the land where bourbon flows like the trickling stream. You like that? Is that good writing?
I do like that. And if you, and maybe after the show, yeah.
No maybes to it, sir. I will be sampling. Huge game, biggest game in the SEC this weekend as the Wildcats host the Gators, and both teams 2-0. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. A huge game in the SEC East. And I'm looking at Felipe Franks. Can he continue to progress after what was a good week last weekend? And, of course, Terry Wilson is out for the Wildcats, which is huge for them offensively. Here you see Felipe Franks. He had a good week last week. That opening weekend against Miami was not his best performance. And above all that, I think his emotions got away from him a little bit.
Right.
And so as he continues to progress that way as a leader, I think that's imperative for the Gators this season.
Well, and speaking of emotions, if you are Kentucky and you spent 31 years talking about, well, you can't beat Florida, and then finally they won that game last year, and we sat right here a year ago and said, now how are they going to react? And they reacted very well.
They won 10 games.
Arguably the greatest season in the history of the program, certainly one that wasn't coached by Bryant. And now the question is, all right, you spent the week, thankfully, for the first time in a couple of generations, not having to answer about are you ever going to beat Florida. But what do you do to back that up now?
Well, back to Terry Wilson. He's the quarterback that leads them to that 10-win season a year ago, and now he's out for the season. So Sawyer Smith steps in as the quarterback now. He's a transfer from Troy, and he did not start until their starting quarterback got injured last year. So we'll see how he does, how he manages that super athletic Gators defense. Of course, that Gators defense a bit decimated in the back end due to dismissals and injuries. So this is going to be quite a football game. I can't wait to see how it unfolds. And above all, I can't wait to see how those Wildcat faithful show up on Saturday.
At the grocery store.
Yeah, man, the big grocery store.
So we mentioned a couple of fantastic names right there, Sawyer Smith, Cash Daniels.
Sawyer Smith's a great name.
But how about this right here now? Kavosiey.
Kavosiey Smoke.
Kavosiey Smoke. I mean, how's that go? It's smooth. The crew just went.
I keep wanting to sing the song, but we can't.
Smooth. And it is smooth. And he, by the way, is also smooth on the football field. But it got us to thinking. All right, greatest names. Actually, it didn't get us to thinking. It got
our squad.
It got producer Brad and the squad thinking. All right, the greatest names.
Smoke Monday.
Smoke Monday.
Man, we got a lot of smoke in the SEC.
You have a bad Sunday. You know what you do?
Maybe.
You smoke Monday.
Maybe. Maybe we should call it Custard Bandit.
Big Cat.
Custard Smoke.
Big Cat Bryant.
Now, Big Cat?
Yeah, and he plays for the Tigers.
Man, Auburn's got a lot of really good names.
Go get him, Big Cat. That's was it old school? Bumper pool.
Great job, Big Cat. Thanks, Smoke.
Bumper
pool.
You ever played bumper pool?
Yes, I have played bumper pool.
It's not.
I'm not good at it.
No, I don't think anybody is.
I mean, you got to get through those little channels and.
Bumper pool. I wonder if he is good at bumper pool.
Why is the bumper pool table so short? It's much more diminutive than the regular pool table, the 8-ball pool table. Billiards?
Yeah, Nigel Warrior. Your last name's Warrior. So there was
you were born to play football if your last name's
There was a free safety at Air Force a couple years ago, my all-time favorite football name, and it was Weston Steelhammer. And I feel like if your last name's Steelhammer, Stonebreaker,
Michael Stonebreaker,
Notre Dame, you got a Warrior, then you either going to play football or, you're going to be some, like, creepy guy who lives out in the woods, like,
you might be
looking for trouble.
Nigel Warrior. But you're not a Kavosiey Smoke.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app, and for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.